Welcome to your daily tarot reading. I am Veronica. This is Veronica's Dreams Tarot. Hope y'all are doing fantastic today. This is a general reading for current energies for the collective. So let's see what's happening today. Oops, maybe. I'm using the runic tarot with the Somia to clarify. And we'll get some. Also, please remember to hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. I really do. And thank you. Let's get going here. So what is happening today? 3 cards. 8 of Cups, right? Yep. Ooh, these are all crazy. 6 of Swords. Whoa, 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. This is really interesting, honestly, because they're both like, walking away type energy. And then what we don't see here is the 9 of Wands, what to look for, star, unexpected is that Emperor, challenge, 7 of Swords, and where does this lead? 3 of Swords, Ace of Wands. This is not going to be easy, but I do like the fact that it leads to the Ace of Wands, and we'll definitely clarify that. This has something to do with something from your past for sure. But you are walking away from it now. But it's not going to be an easy journey, I don't believe, not with all of these tough cards that we have here. But with the other other cards, I feel like it kind of smooths out. It's going to be a hard journey for a few days, but I don't think it'll last forever, especially with the Ace of Wands. Um, I'm going to pull a piece of advice too. Okay, Queen of Cups. That's really about nurturing yourself, so that makes sense. So we have the 8 of Cups, 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. So that energy tells me that you definitely have been going. The way that I see this is your intent. I've got to get away from this situation. I need to walk away. Not an easy thing to do. This is you actually doing it with the 6 of Swords, that movement. You need to move forward. However, it goes back to the 5 of Swords. So to me, that's kind of like a back step, because you go back to wondering if this is worth fighting for or not. So you have this intention, you go say, I'm going to do this. And then you kind of pull back a little bit and say, oh, should I? Let's clarify a little bit more. Let's see what we got going on here. 8 of Cups. Hierophant with the 2 of Cups. Yeah, there was some kind of commitment to somebody. That's what you're walking away from. There's some kind of commitment you've made that you said, no, I'm going to walk away from that right now. So it is about a partnership or a relationship for sure, and someone that you are pretty close to as well. So, and that could be the commitment to yourself to do that. Let's take a look at the 6 of Swords. Tell me more about the 6 of Swords, please. 6 of Swords. Okay, Judgment and 10 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you've wanted to renew something here with the Judgment, but it's just too much. It's just too hard. I feel like with the 10 of Wands, it's not saying it's horrible. It's just, it's overload. It's too much. It's time to kind of just not not do this. And that's why you're walking away. But it is something definitely going back to the past again. So you're kind of like in this, I don't know, twofold thing. So we have the 5 of Swords next. Let's see what that says. This all kind of makes sense. Making a decision and not being an easy one. I'm going to walk away. Here I go. Oh, shoot. Should I? 5 of Swords. Yeah, the World. Yeah, with the 3 of Pentacles. Well, wait a minute. This is kind of a good situation. So part of you feels like there's like, it's reached a certain timeline or a goal. And it's like, well, this is a situation that definitely enhances me. 3 of Pentacles, the working together, the collaboration. You still want that, and I feel like you still want to work for that, and or fight for that to a. And when I say fight, use that loosely, as it resonates, because it's not necessarily physically fight for something, but go, okay, well, maybe I should stay. So there's a little bit of tension here with what you want to do, you know. Um, definitely. So what you don't see is the Nine of Wands. This says, you know, there might be more going on than you think, because the Nine of Wands is that energy of, can I make it? And yes, you can. It's just hard right now, right? We had the Ten of Wands too, but I feel like it's kind of like you don't realize that maybe it's worth it, and you don't see that right now. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands, just to be sure. Yeah, see the Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. Is it over? Is it not over? You know, do I want to stay and fight? That's I think you do with the Nine of Wands, but you don't see this. All you're seeing is the hard part. You're not seeing that you can get through this, with regardless of whether you end this or not, or walk away from this or not. Either way, it's hard. It's putting that burden on you, the Nine of Wands, and there is like good stuff happening, but you have to go through this, I think, to get there. What to look for is the Star. So that is a feeling of, right, looking for your North Star, looking for direction. And I also feel like intuitively, it's kind of look for your intuition as well. Trust yourself, because you have the Star within you. And the Star guides us, right? The North Star thing. So tell me more about the Star. Queen of Cups, which is in your advice, and the Star. Yeah, you know, look for fulfilling yourself. Also trust yourself to know that you will go in the right direction when the time is right. It may not be right this second, right? Like it may not, and it's okay to be going. It's basically saying you'll know when the time is right, and you will trust yourself to do so, which is, again, it's matching your advice, and this is kind of an advice position as well. So the unexpected is the Emperor. This is you kind of coming into your own. And this is the card of Aries, but it doesn't mean you have to be an Aries. What this is telling me is, like, you unexpectedly say, I got this. I got this. Not a problem, because this is in your unknown, the Nine of Wands. And once you realize you have it, then you've got it. So tell me more about this Emperor. Anything more about the unexpected Emperor? Tell me more. Okay, it's kind of funny. I laugh because the Hermit fell out, and I was thinking, no, that's not the card. Yeah, it's not. Like, maybe I was just messing around, but no, Spirit wants the Hermit out. So yeah, after a long time of searching, Hermit with the Seven of Pentacles, working through this in your mind and your head and physically doing the work, you do have the answers now with that Emperor. That's what is unexpected to you, because you kind of have been on a search for a while. So this search is just really kind of coming to a head, so to speak, because the Seven of Pentacles tells me it's been a while. The Hermit not doesn't tell me it's been a while, but the Hermit does tell me this is important, very important. Like it's a, you know, within yourself. Your challenge is the Seven of Swords. So if this is a past relationship or partnership of any kind, they may have deceived you in some way or another in the past, not necessarily now, but it's asking you to. I don't think this is asking you to. I think what's happening with the challenge is you have to get past this or not. You know, okay, you have to realize that maybe this was in the past, but still, what do you do? How do I move forward? And you might be saying to yourself, well, you know, I don't know. Are they going to deceive me? And if you want to move forward with this situation, you're going to have to face this from the past. So the challenge is that, and the challenge could be that you know, for it's going to be different for all of us, right? Some people need to walk away from it, and some people need to confront it. And so the challenge is personal to you. So where does this all lead? We've got the Three of Swords with the Ace of Wands. So the Three of Swords comes first. There is definitely some sadness happening, but it does lead to an opening for you with the Ace of Wands, a new opportunity, a new beginning coming in. So first we'll take a look at the Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords about here? It is the Page of Wands. You get a message regarding this situation with the collaboration, and it's not a happy one. And it's one that makes you realize, oh shoot, that kind of made me sad there. And you're thinking, oh boy, what now, right? So that message is the Page of Wands, and that Three of Pentacles is the collaboration piece. And this is sadness. It can be loss, separation. It also can be a little bit of um it's not really feeling sorry for yourself, because that's really the Four of Cups to me, but it's it's also a perception. So, like, how is this hurting me? What am I doing? I mean, it looks horrible. Like, this picture just looks dire. It looks awful. They're really depicting some, but to me, again, it goes back to the Seven of Swords. It feels like being deceived, being stabbed in the back. So you may feel like you get stabbed in the back somehow here, and you're not liking it. But the Ace of Wands says there's something waiting for you. That's a total shift in energy, which I think isn't necessarily solving this issue, but it's certainly going to take your mind off of it. That's my gut, like, instinct and my intuition saying that exactly. It's not going to fix this, just going to lead you in another direction, which will, let you focus on something else. Because the Ace of Wands is a great focus, right? So Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. Yeah, you're looking at the fact that the new beginning has to do with you. I'm not going to give any more energy to this. I am moving forward. I think there might be some people out there that are really good for you, and that that you really care about. Um, it's not a Three of Pentacles. It's turned into the Three of Cups. So this means there's love involved, caring involved, people appreciating each other. It's not just about skills and things of that nature. It's also about love. And that is like what you are seeing now. You've decided that, no, I don't want this Three of Pentacles. I want this Three of Cups. That's the conflict that you are coming in, and that's why the Ace of Wands is here. It's the beginning of you realizing what you really want moving forward. You want the cup, you want the caring, and it makes sense because we have the Queen of Cups in your advice. Really put yourself first. Absolutely. I'm always a person that says, yeah, we got to be selfish. Absolutely. But I tend to be a selfish person. So I have to really also say, yes, be selfish, but also think about the other person. So take care of yourself first, because you can't take care of anyone else unless you take care of yourself. But then the other piece is do everything you can to make the best life for you. And also those people that are close to you. So that's why I say, like, I kind of have to think that way. But this is about taking care of yourself. So there you have your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment, and I appreciate it. Take care. Have a beautiful day.